Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to Fresh Friday number 6, I believe. This might be a late video. It is currently like 9:03 p.m. right now. Unfortunately, I got caught up with work and shit like that. But anyways, Fresh Friday number 6. I hope to see some familiar faces back. Especially like Adam. If I know Adam, my boy, been watching this. I appreciate you so much. Like for real, shit means the world to me. But yes, I don't really have like all the other ones don't really have a topic to speak about, so I wanted to talk about a movie I recently watched. It came out in 2017. It's called Blade Runner 2049. It has Ryan Gosling in it, Batista, Harrison Ford. It has like some good actors in it. Even though I forget his name, the guy from Walking Dead, he plays Morgan. It has some notable actors in it, and it's a pretty good movie. Um, for a quick summary for those who have not watched it, it's about some guy in the year 2049. He is like a program police officer who really doesn't have emotions, and he falls in love with an artificial woman, and he's trying to figure out. Basically, he's trying to find a kid of someone who shouldn't be there, or it's kind of complicated. Good movie. I recommend watching it. I watched it on Hulu for free if anyone has Hulu. The ending was pretty the ending kind of sucked in my opinion. The whole movie is pretty good, and it's kind of sad, and you it's one of those movies you watch and you really hope for a good ending. And like the ending wasn't bad, but it's not what like you would hope for, it's kind of a sad ending. The Ryan Gosling, the main character, Officer K, he doesn't really win. It's not like a happy ending for him, and it's kind of sad because you feel bad for his character. It was a good movie though. It was a really good movie. Most movies Ryan Gosling in, he's a pretty good actor in my opinion. Um, there's a lot of good actors out there. My personal probably top like more favorite actors are like Adam Sandler, Chris Pratt, Brad Pitt is probably like my personal favorite actor. Any movie with Brad Pitt in it, I don't give a damn what it is. I'm gonna watch it. My favorite movie I have probably ever watched is probably Saving Private Ryan or the movie Fury. Two like World War II movies. I love World War II. I love the history behind it, and I really love those two movies. Great movies. So if you have not watched Fury, I recommend watching it. Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf, John Bernthal, and two other actors that are like pretty known. And if you haven't seen Private Ryan by now, I don't know what you're doing with life, but it's a great movie as well. Tom Hanks, Vin Diesel, and a couple other big names. But right now, I'm currently trying to watch all of the Tarantino movies. Um, they're hard to find though for some reason, and like they're not on YouTube TV, HBO Max, Peacock, Netflix, Hulu. The list goes on. I cannot find these movies. I have seen Pulp Fiction, great movie. It kind of confused me a bit. I need to rewatch it. But great movie, great actors. Hateful Eight, another great movie. I don't know if it's Django or the Django Unleashed. Fantastic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was okay. It was his most recent movie. Inglourious Bastards, great movie. But I need to see a lot of movies. Like I have never seen Kill Bill 1 or 2. And I know I'm missing out. Ever since I was little, I always remember seeing this girl in like a yellow like tracksuit who was a badass. And it always sounded like a cool idea to me, but I've just never really like cared to watch it. But now that I'm like, growing up and a young man, I've really been getting into movies. And yeah, I've really been I've really been dying to watch Kill Bill, but I can't find it anywhere. And I tried to watch it on a free movie website. And I about got a virus on my phone. It opened up my calendar app, and it tried to make me subscribe to something. Like, yeah, no thanks, man. I don't know what in the world about happened, but I'm probably lucky that I did not either have the freaking FBI called on me, some goofy shit, not really, or I didn't get a virus on my phone. I've never seen anything like I've never clicked on a link before on any kind of website and opened up my calendar app and tried subscribing to something in my calendar app. Very suspicious. So If anyone watching this knows where I could watch Kill Bill on, please let me know. The only thing that I have seen online, it's on Amazon Prime. That is one of the few streaming services I have, and I really don't want to pay to add on to another streaming service just for a movie. I mean, I even went on Vudu and I couldn't find it. Man, Vudu has all the movies. I swear to God. Maybe I wasn't looking right, but I don't know. But if anyone ever needs some good movies to watch, Tarantino movies, amazing. Brad Pitt movies, great. Adam Sandler movies, beautiful. Like one of the more recent Adam Sandler movies, and I feel like it's very underrated, and like not a lot of people ever really talked about it, was Uncut Gems. That movie was a beautiful masterpiece. It really was. Like it wasn't like your typical Adam Sandler movie. It was like a more serious type movie, and it was great. It was fantastic. But yeah, there's a lot of movies I gotta watch. I have never seen the Titanic, which I know to a lot of people is gonna sound crazy. Never really cared to watch it. To me, the movie always seemed like boring. Like Jack is in the water, and he just freezes while Rose, I think that's her name, just floats away. I don't know. The Scream movies, I barely, just sometime last year, watched Scream 1 for the very first time ever. And it was good, but movies like Scream, I just don't really care for. Like I said, it was my first time watching Scream 1, and it was pretty obvious who, like, was the killer. Like, something happens and a motherfucker pops up in a window. Oh, are you okay? I was just down the road. Like, come on, man. I kind of knew what happened in Scream 1, which some people could say is the reason why I knew who the killer was, but I feel like it's pretty predictable. And I've seen Scream 5 last year when it came in theaters, or 2 years ago, whenever it was. Absolutely horrible. I heard Scream 6 is actually pretty good, a lot better than the 5th one, so I do have to watch that. I am excited for that. I don't know. There's a lot of movies I want to see. So Puss in Boots: The Last Wish came out, I think, sometime early this year, maybe. Finally came out on Peacock, and god damn, that was a beautiful movie. If you want another great movie to watch, and that's not all like violent and glory, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish on Peacock. I know that probably sounds crazy coming from a 23-year-old man to recommend that movie, but it was beautiful. The story, the villains, like the animated, like graphic designs of the movie. I mean, like I never thought I would really want to watch like a kid type movie like that and actually enjoy it as much as I did. I mean, when I say it's a great movie, like I would honestly probably give that movie a 9 out of 10, maybe even 9.5. I thought it was a great movie. I just wish it was maybe a little longer, but it wasn't like just short. It just, I don't know. I wish they would have done a little bit more with it. The story, like just a tad bit more, but great movie. Like the Shrek movies, they're alright. I was never really like a huge Shrek fan, or even like the previous Puss in Boots movies and stuff like that. But this one, a masterpiece. I really recommend watching it. And speaking of another pretty good movie, just a couple weeks ago I watched the movie Babylon, however you want to pronounce it. Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Tobey Maguire. It was a long movie. It's like a freaking 3-hour movie, but it was pretty good. I know a lot of people never even heard of the movie. Like that movie wasn't really advertised very well. Like I remember seeing an advertisement on, I think, Twitter, and like 99% of the comments were like, I didn't even know this movie was coming out, blah 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 blah, I didn't even know this was a real thing. And a lot of people said also who watched the movie said it was like a confusing movie. I think if you paid attention, it really wasn't that confusing. It really just shows the story of like 3 different people, but all in one time. Like, it's cool how they did it. Like, all 3 main characters are all on the same timeline, all like together, but it shows their individual storyline, if that makes sense. It was a good movie. It was. Yeah, a lot of good movies that I've been watching recently. Puss in Boots: Last Wish, Babylon, whatever you want to call it. Uncut Gems. If no one's ever seen that, it may or may not still be on Netflix. I think that's where I watched it. Maybe HBO Max. One of those. Fury, probably my favorite Brad Pitt movie. Saving Private Ryan. I don't know. If anyone has any movie suggestions that I should watch, please let me know in the comments. Oh, and if you have Hulu, I really recommend. I was about to say Cyberpunk. I'm having a brain fart. Blade Runner 2049 with Ryan Gosling. Such a good movie, but the ending really fucking sucked, man. That shit hurt my feelings almost. How bad the ending was. Not a bad ending. It was just not a happy ending like I wanted it to be. But I hope everyone's doing well. Just a quick, I guess, movie talk. Talk about movies. If those movies that I did list off, if you have not watched them, I recommend watching them. If anyone, once again, has any movies that I should watch, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to. I'm still watching The Walking Dead. I'm on season 9, and let me tell you what. I have not enjoyed The Walking Dead since probably season like 5 or 6. And I'm right now, I just finished episode 1 of season 9. And I really don't care to watch it. I really don't. This shit is just, this show is dragging on, and it's bad in my opinion. The show is just bad. Season 1 through 5 of The Walking Dead, I would highly recommend. Great. Season 6, it starts to slow down, kind of, in my opinion. Season 7 is just, I feel like, drags on. Season 8 was pretty boring. And, I heard season 9 will either really make you like the show or just completely want to stop watching it because something big happens in season 9. And I'm not going to say what happens because I don't want to spoil it like it was for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone ever has any problems and feels down, depressed, just keep battling, keep pushing forward. Good days are to come. Good things will happen. And never be afraid to try anything new. You know, at the end of the day, you would rather say I tried than to say you never tried at all. One of the biggest things in life, from my personal experience and what I always hear people say, is nothing's worse than regretting something, especially regretting not trying something. And every failure is another step to succeeding. I do believe that, you know, you gotta fail and fail and fail before you find perfection, before you find what works, what doesn't. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.